Why does it look like this video was recorded in 2009? That's better. Video just feels right at higher resolutions. That's why I'm pumped to introduce two new features from the Azure Communication Services web calling SDK. First up is the ability to send 1080p videos from your web application, and second is dual pin support, meaning you can spotlight up to two videos at 720p for a richer, more dynamic experience. Let's take a look at how to use them and why they'll make your calls look and feel next level. All right, I'm in the Azure Communication Services Learn documentation, and I'm going to scroll down to the section called How to Configure to Send a 1080p Stream. Now, we're not going to walk through the full setup in this video. I'm assuming you already have the video calling configured in your app. If not, don't worry, we'll drop a link in the description to help you get started. So when you're using the WebJS SDK and you want to send videos at 1080p, you need to use the Video Constraints API and explicitly request 1080p. If you don't, the SDK will default to 720p. Here in the snippet, you can see we're setting the max height to 1080. And that's it. If your hardware and your network can handle it, your users will now be able to send HD video right from the browser. So when does this really matter? Imagine you're building a healthcare app and the provider needs to see the patient clearly. Full HD video can make a huge difference in building trust and delivering care. Now let's take a look at the next feature, the ability to dual pin multiple videos. As of the latest version of the web calling SDK, you can now spotlight two incoming video streams at 720p simultaneously on a single web page. This is especially useful in scenarios like online education, where you might want to keep both the instructor and a student presenter in focus at higher quality. Here's how this one works. Each client can choose which two participants to render at 720p by setting their video elements to 1280 by 720 pixels. The rest of the video should be rendered at a lower resolution, like 360p, to stay within performance limits. And just like with any layout, you'll want to keep an eye on the optimal video count, which helps your app adapt to the user's device and the network conditions. And that's it for this walkthrough. If you're ready to try it out, make sure you're using the latest version of the web calling SDK, and you're ready to start building richer, more dynamic video experiences. And if you want to explore and test different features of the calling SDKs, try out the interactive sandbox to simulate real-world calling scenarios using Azure Communication Services and Teams identities. And stay tuned for more videos to help you get started with the web calling SDK. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy building.